Hey, welcome everybody to Demon Monsoon Live. I am Jeffrey the Demon Monsoon Meisick. Mariah Carey. All I want for Christmas is kicking us off. I swear, anything's possible. We are back after our series finale back in Delaware. Back in November 8th. But welcome everybody to Winchester, Virginia. The Demon's Den is locked and loaded. We got a lot to cover. Let's give you a quick summary of what's been going on since we last were on the broadcast. Number one, we moved to Winchester. Surprise! Number two, I'm 5-1 in yard. Had a tough fight, but learned a lot. Number three, I'm now on the Street Beast Wall of Fame. Woo-woo! That's huge. Number four, next Street Beast for Virginia is December 14th. And we got the Tough Man. And we got Cali this coming week. Most likely, we're going to get confirmation on that. And there's an event on December 7th. Oh, and I started a new job. Yeah. Whew. That's a whole summary of everything that's happened in the last week. What? Today on the broadcast is a very special event. This is my 25th winter weather forecast. I have done this for 25 years officially. Woo! Made it. Monsoon Live's origin was weather forecasting, and then it turned into boxing MMA. So to celebrate my 30th year as an amateur meteorologist and my 25th forecast, we are doing something insane. We're going across the entire U.S. We're going to give you the U.S. forecast, and then we're going to do the impossible. Well, so far that wasn't impossible. But we're going to give you Virginia, New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware, Rhode Island, Kentucky. We're going to give like 8 states their own exclusive forecast. Now, you're probably wondering, Jeff, how did you pull this off? Simple. This takes a lot of work. In fact, if everything I've been doing, moving, training, just life, you can figure out where do I have the time for this. What I do is I take 6 weather models, including we do have a 7th one, but we kind of keep it a secret, which is Farmer's Almanac. We combine all those forecasts into one, and then we add the sizzle on the steak. My knowledge of weather forecasting. We look at everything from the Pacific Ocean to the Atlantic Ocean to the ice up in north, El Nino, La Nina. We're actually in a neutral phase of that. We'll get to that in a second. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to first do the U.S., and then we're going to break down the individual states. These are the results. 25 years into this, and I will tell you right now, guys, I don't care if I'm right or wrong. I just have fun doing this. This is something that I've been passionate about. I'm very well knowledgeable of. If I showed you my library over here, which is next to me on my desk, you would see every freaking weather book I could get my hands on. Period. So, let's break this bad boy down. Let's do it. The United States itself is going to be wetter than normal from December through February. Now, this is what we talk about meteorological winter. Let's define what is meteorological winter. It's December 1st to February 28th/29th. We're in a leap year next year. Remember, every 4 years. Hint, hint. Presidential election, Summer Olympics, we get a leap year. That's how you remember it. So, from December 1st to February 29th, the majority of our country is going to be wetter than normal. What that means is there's going to be the West Coast, Pacific Northwest will be slightly above normal in temperature and wetter. The Colorado Rockies should receive their average snowfall, maybe a little bit more. Down in Cali, woo-woo, and Arizona and all that, the monsoon season will heat up, but you will have an early spring. I'm predicting in February, there's going to be a warm-up. Now, let's go south to Texas and the Gulf Coast. There's still going to be some tropical activity, and you will be a little bit slightly wetter. The drier area will be up, unfortunately, Minneapolis and Minnesota. That area will get lake effect snow, and then when the lake freezes, because the lake does freeze, it's going to stop, and you're going to be slightly below your normal snowfall. Iowa, hey sunshine, hey chance. You guys are predicted to have a Thanksgiving snowstorm and a possibility of a little bit more snow, and you'll be slightly above normal on that. Now, the East Coast is wild card. Big freaking surprise. From North Carolina down, you're going to be a little bit wetter and warmer than normal. Now, the wild card is from Virginia north. Look at my world. And I'm not surprised. Now, New England, the Mid-Atlantic region, which we're going to put Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, we'll get to. New England, snowier than normal because of the polar vortexes. There will be, and by the way, it's going to be later than what you're used to. You'll get a couple of storms in December, but January and February will be big. So, what are the biggest months for the U.S.? February is going to be a rough month weather-wise for the South. The Northeast, it's going to be all winter long. So that's the United States map. Let's break down individual states. Let's start first with our friends over in Kentucky. So we're going to work our way towards Pennsylvania. This is going to be fun. Now, according to our research, we are looking at 18 to 20 inches of snow in Kentucky, in the northern part of Kentucky. The southern part will not get a lot, maybe 6 inches. It'll be more wetter, it'll be more ice than snow. Now, temperature-wise, across the board, going to be slightly cooler than normal. Maybe you'll have a day above average, month above average, which I'm thinking is going to be January, early part of January. Now, let's go further. Let's go towards, hey, Coach Kenny and Ryan. What's up, Mike? How y'all doing in West Virginia? Let's start with you. Hey, Karen. Hey, Mark. Here it is. West Virginia is going to be on the wild card line. Now you're saying, Jeff, what's wild card? Right now, there is no La Nina or El Nino. That's a warming and cooling of the Pacific waters. Now, the North Atlantic Oscillation, big fancy word, but don't worry about it, is going to be slightly lower. It'll be a negative, which means storms are going to form. Here's the wild card. That polar vortex, the deep cold air, all the ice and snow up in the Arctic, if it comes down further, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey will get more snow. We are looking at a dividing line on the Appalachian Mountains are going to divide the freaking snow to rain. Guess where we are? We're right on that line. So parts of West Virginia will be snowier and slightly colder if this storm sets up. Now, what I mean is, as storms move up, as we get nor'easters, they're going to tap into the super cold air and drag it down. Storms coming across the country, tap in that too. It could mean that Ohio, West Virginia, well, where we are, Winchester, and that whole belt, could receive up to 35 to 40 inches of snow. That's way above normal than they're used to. So, the bottom line is for West Virginia, and Virginia is where this cold line sets up. This is an unstable atmosphere right now. The entire region. I mean, I'll tell you right now, in my 30 years of weather forecasting, we're used to unstableness over in the New Jersey, Delaware. Guess what? It's now here in Virginia. That's going to be fun. Jeffrey's going to have fun with this. So, let's move up. Pennsylvania. If you are Harrisburg towards Pittsburgh, you will be snowier than normal. I'm forecasting additional 8 to 10 above normal with temperatures slightly below. Hey, Mom, going east, Harrisburg, south to New Jersey and Delaware, and the entire Lehigh Valley, Philadelphia region, you're going to be slightly below normal. Your worst month is going to be February. January and December, not going to be as bad. That goes for Maryland as well. Virginia Beach area, same thing. New Jersey, same thing. Rhode Island, guess what? You could be bullseye for the big stuff that occurs. Remember how I said the wild card? Wherever this cold line sets up with these storms, you could be the bullseye and getting more, about 12 plus your average. So you're going to get a foot more than your average is a possibility between January and February. Now, overall weather forecast for the entire United States is this. The West Coast, slightly below normal in temperature-wise, but precipitation slightly above normal. South, you're going to be above normal in moisture, slightly above temperature across the board from December through February. East Coast, you're the Midwest, same thing. A little bit more snow than normal, but slightly below in temperature. East Coast, Mid-Atlantic, New England, wild card. That's the thing, because the Atlantic Ocean is going to stay slightly warmer going further. So that's why these storms are going to be wetter. The closer you are to the coast, the more rain and ice you're going to get. The further away from the coast you are, the more snow. It depends on where these tracks set up. Obviously, we're going to monitor that. So we have a neutral El Nino La Nina season. We have an unstable atmospheric weather situation here on the East Coast with the Atlantic Ocean. And the cold snaps are going to be quick. They're not going to be prolonged. They're not going to be like a week's worth here in West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, New Jersey, and Delaware. They're going to be slightly less. So maybe instead of like 3 or 4 days, they'll be 2. Precipitation-wise, I'm going to say Pennsylvania's southeastern quadrant, you're going to be slightly below normal, just slightly. West Virginia, Winchester, Virginia, Charlestown, going towards the West Virginia-Ohio border, you're going to be slightly above normal in your snow forecast. Worst month for everybody is this. The East Coast's worst month will be the middle of January going into February. Big question. Are we going to have snow for Christmas? I'm going to put this at a 50. I was going to say 50-50, but I'm going to be based on some new numbers I've been monitoring. I'm going to put it at a 40 to 45% chance for the majority of our area, for the majority of the people in West Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, Pennsylvania to see a white Christmas. Further north, yeah, it's going to be like the normal 100%. Come on, guys, you're freaking north. Rhode Island, I'm going to put you at about 60% chance. All this is because the way the atmosphere is so unstable. The pattern, the tornadic activity that we saw in Pennsylvania in October, that's unheard of. So a lot of variables are going into this forecast. Questions, comments, leave below, guys. Now, a couple program notes. We are shooting the season finale promo this Friday. It's going to be off the wall. I'm announcing the biggest rematch in history. Some of you guys have never seen before. And most likely never will again. Because I'm going to finish the jump this time. But we're going to cover that. We're also going to try to cover all the Street Beefs up. There's a lot to cover with Street Beefs. But we want to do the West Coast. We want to give the West Coast their due. We will go back to the Virginia stuff on the 14th. You know, we do skip every other Street Beefs one. No offense, everybody there. It's just we got a ton of stuff going on as we're real busy. On a personal note, I want to thank everybody for the love and support over the last few weeks. The move has been very stressful, but we have made it. So for all of us here at Demon Monsoon Live, we hope you enjoyed this special 25th anniversary weather forecast. We did it. Let's see if we can get the music going. Jeffrey's happy because you know why? I freaking did it. It was fun. I hope you guys have too. Again, questions, comments. Yeah, like this ever works when I want it. Leave below. Love to hear from all you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up this video. Let me know what you guys think. Am I going to be wrong? Check back at the end of February 29th or March 1st. See if I'm right. See if I'm wrong. Guys, it doesn't matter. I'm out there doing what I love, and you guys should too. Unfortunately, Mariah Carey decided it would be fun not to play. Of course, you know, it's technology. What can I say? Anyway, for all of us here at Demon Monsoon Live, we hope you enjoy the show. We will see you this weekend. Lots to cover. Big show this weekend as well. And hats off to everybody at Street Beast, Scarface, Neutral Corner Boxing Gym. Whoop, whoop. Catch you later, guys. Peace from Winchester, Virginia. I need a new flag or something. I don't know. I gotta get something. Peace!